Hey, let's talk about life, shall we? My life, to be more specific. Because I woke up not too long ago and I started thinking about it, and I thought, I don't know, I felt inspired to make a video just telling you guys what's up. Because life is weird at the moment, you know? I'm like stuck in this little bubble of anxiety. I always have been, but I never got too accustomed to it. I never got too used to being in there. Or, well, I did, but not only in there, because I had education. I went there, 5 days a week, and then I got a job shortly after I finished the education, and then I had that job for a year and a half, right? And then after that job, I not too long after got another job, and then I got another job, and then I got another job. But now, for a long ass time, no jobs, right? Nobody's wanted me. I've applied for hundreds and hundreds of places, and nobody's wanted me. So I'm used to sitting here, doing my thing, playing my games, and the longer it is, the more I've gotten so comfortable in my little bubble that I feel like I'm just getting more and more anxious for when I finally find a job and I have to get out there into the world and actually do stuff, which I want to do. And that's why I applied for so many things, and if I would have just gotten one of the hundreds of jobs I applied for, but that just isn't the case. And so I've been stuck here in my own little bubble, and the more and longer you are stuck in there, the more anxious and fucked it gets, right? I don't know. My mom set up a meeting this Thursday, 2 days, with like a counselor. So me and my mom are gonna go talk to a counselor. Of course, she doesn't mean, she means well, Of course she means well. She just thinks it's been a long time, nothing has happened, maybe this person can help. It's literally their job, is to help people, mostly young people, figure out life, figure out where do you want to go, what do you want to work as, what career do you want, what education do you want, what the fuck are you doing in life. So it makes sense to have a conversation with someone like that after it's been a long time. But see, it again, obviously this wouldn't be necessary if one of the many fuck ton of jobs that I've applied for, if they just said, yeah, we want you, right? And I can't help sometimes feeling like, oh yeah, this is me, I'm a fucking failure, right? I'm a fucking piece of shit, and now we gotta have a talk about why I'm a piece of shit. It's like, this could have easily been not happening if, yeah, I sound like a stupid idiot. Jobs, stupid jobs. I'm 24. I'd like to move out, right? Technically I could, because I have money in the bank. But say I move out, that costs money monthly, what if I end up still not finding a job for like a fucking year, 2 years? Who the fuck knows? My money, it's gonna be gone, right? And then what? Then I'll need help from the... Yeah. So, the idea is, hopefully I can find a job first, get settled a bit, start making some money, then I'll move away. And assumingly I'll move somewhere close to where that job is. And then things can start going, rolling, and shit can start happening. That's the idea. I've been waiting for it for like a year now. It's not really happening. And it's a shame, because I had many jobs, multiple warehouse jobs that I quite liked. I started being comfortable there, and then they stopped needing me. So I got fired. And then finally I find a job that would like to keep me, but I find out that that job is not for me. So I have to leave that job. Fucking hell, man. All meanwhile, I spent too little time trying to do this YouTube thing, and I can only imagine, because I used to have viewers, and I used to have a decent amount of viewers. I can only imagine if I kept that up, how much it could have grown, right? You never know. You never know. Maybe it could have been a big thing now. Maybe it could have been just slightly bigger than it is now. But either way, you never know. I can only regret that I was a piece of shit, and that's why I'm trying to do more now. Stop regretting. The past is past, right? Just if you regret not making enough, start making enough. So I'm trying to do this thing again. Trying to do Twitch again, while still looking for jobs and making that whole thing happen, obviously. And now I'm having a conversation on Thursday, and hopefully, I always have doubts in those things. The same thing if I was to go to a psychologist. I'm not sure I would get much out of it. But we'll see if she can say anything and help with anything. Maybe, right? And if anything miraculous happens, I will make a video about it and let you guys know. But yeah, I'll make sure to keep you guys posted about anything and everything that happens, especially when it comes to jobs and stuff. If I get anything, or I'm doing a job interview or whatever the fuck, I'll let you guys know. What else is happening in life? I'm being a bit more productive, or trying to, YouTube-wise. I'm trying to lose some weight. It's been a slow start, but I kind of wanted it to be that, to slowly get used to it again, because I already tried it back in 2019. I still am so pissed how I actually managed to basically reach my goal of 90 kilos. I was on 92, all the way from 104 all the way down to 92 kilos. I lost 12 kilos. And I just had to fucking get, I don't know, not really depressed, but like, I just had to feel like shit mentally and not give a fuck about anything. So I started gaining the weight again and almost got back up to where I was. That's annoying, man. So now I gotta do that whole journey again. But that means I have the experience. I know I can do it, and I know what it takes, right? And I know what's best is a slow start. At least for me personally, I can't just start from one day to another. I need to slowly build up, especially for my body, so that it stays alive and it can handle it, and it slowly gets used to, this is what we're doing. So yeah, and hopefully I start actually losing weight again and doing good. And you want to know something stupid? I ordered hand weights, right? So I can lift a bit, get some more of those mussies. And I waited for so long. I waited for like multiple weeks. When are they gonna deliver it? When are they delivering my fucking hand weights? It can't be that tough. Because I kept checking the website that told me, oh yeah, it's left the warehouse. Oh yeah, it's. But then I realized they never updated it. It left the warehouse. It arrived with someone else. The transportation, the package the delivery firm, the delivery place that was to deliver my package, delivered it to someone else, who then to another delivery thingy place that was then gonna deliver it to me. So that's why I never got updated, because they just said, oh yeah, it's made it to here and now it's gonna make it to you. No, it's actually, we don't do. So I had to figure that out, and I started looking. Long story short, right? It's already a long story. It's the point is, it took forever, and I realized it's actually been delivered like a week ago. It's just in my shed. So I went in the shed, and there was this massive package that went from the floor all the way to the roof of the shed. This black, round, long package. And I thought, they wouldn't put hand weights in a long ass. That's not, how big are these weights? I'm not trying to get like a double-handed massive thing. It was single hand weights. Just tiny, what the fuck? So I bring it in, because I saw in the package, it had my name on it. It was supposed to be delivered to me. I bring it in, cut it open. It's a fucking carpet. Or a rug, whatever. So they sent me not hand weights, but a fucking rug. Or carpet. Or the fuck am I supposed to do with that? And it's so big that if they want me to send that return so I can get my actual thing, it's so fucking heavy, I'm not going to be able to make it to the post office with a massive ass fucking carpet. How am I going to transport that? So I wrote to them, hey, you sent the wrong thing. I wanted hand weights so I can start working out and losing weight and getting a bit stronger for the sake of my body, right? They haven't replied yet. So right now I'm stuck with a fucking rock. Fuck me, dude. How do you get that wrong? It's so far apart. It had the same weight, 30 kilos, right? So at least I got the weight right. That's it. Fucking carpet instead of hand weights. Fuck me, man. And I'm still waiting for them to reply. I was hoping when I did this type of video, like a little update life video, I could show some hand weights and be like, look, I've been lifting, I've been working out just to prove it, and now I can't. I can show you a carpet. God. So that's that. But slowly I'm working on eating less and working out a little bit. It's not been super crazy yet, so nothing much has happened with the weight, but I am starting to do it and take it serious and be back in that groove. So things are happening, and slowly over the next month I should start seeing improvements and signs that things are happening with the weight. So just wait. What else is happening? My dad got diagnosed with some heart disease kind of thing. Obviously it sounds really bad when it has to do with the heart. It's not really that big of a problem. It means the heart sometimes beats a bit less or a bit weaker, but not like in a threatening way. And all he has to do now is take blood thinning medicine, and that's it. The blood gets pumped just fine. There's no problem. Everything's good now. He feels nothing. There's nothing. He just has to take this one pill, I think, every day, and that's it. Maybe it's 2. I don't know. It could be genetic, right? It could run in the family. So my brother got a letter, and me as well, if we want to go get checked to see if we could potentially have or get this thing in the future. So of course I'm gonna say, yeah, sure, I'll go in for a check. They can check my heartbeat and my blood or whatever it is they have to check. Because if I have this, or I have the risk or potential of getting this heart thing, obviously it's good to know, right? It's just another reason that I would want to start actually getting more healthy and doing more exercise and stuff, because if it runs in the family to have a bad heart that's pumping blood and stuff, it probably helps to be a bit more healthy and not be a fat son of a bitch who does nothing and just... It feels like enabling my heart to get worse. I might not have it, but we'll see what the check shows. Obviously, I've felt nothing. I've never had a problem with my heart or my heartbeat or anything. So apparently my dad, one night he was trying to sleep, he couldn't because it felt like he was drowning. And then eventually he could feel it was his heart. That was weird, and he called the place you call when you have something wrong with you. Yeah. So he went to the hospital and got checked, and they couldn't find anything, but then the other people could find something, and then it turned out he had this and blah blah blah. And now there's no problem because he just takes a pill and the blood is thinner and it pumps just fine and there's nothing. And like he said, of all the things you could have wrong with you, this is probably like the best thing, right? Because a lot of people have this or that wrong with them that actually affects their life, whereas this does absolutely nothing. I'm totally fine. I need to take a pill and I'm good again. I'm the same. So yeah, I guess I could also think of all the stupid diseases to run in the family, this is probably a better one, because it's not really going to affect my life too much. If I even have it or get it. So, still, it's not great, but stay positive, Even through all the shit. I found out that I am quite a positive person, even though I may seem like a depressed, stupid, pessimistic cunt all the time. Because whenever my friends have a problem, I always point out like positive shit, and I realized all of a sudden that I do that, and it's like unintentional. It's just how I think. Well, sure, this and this, which sucks, but now this, and this. And that's just how I think. And then the reason why I thought about it was, I was like, does that piss off people that I point out something good? But I feel like that's a good thing, right? people have something bad happening to them or something negative, and then I point out good stuff about it. I don't know. I just realized, like, I don't really intend to do that. I just sort of do it because I think that way. And it's the same here. I could be fucking pissed and anxious and scared that I could end up having heart problems in the future. But what I'm thinking is, sure, whatever. It could be many things that are worse. If I actually were to end up having this, I would need to eat one pill every day that just makes my blood a bit thinner, and that's it. I don't know. It's weird. What else is going on? Nothing much. Job. Right now, that's my life. It's trying to stay focused on doing YouTube and being productive and doing all this stuff while trying to lose weight and do exercise, while trying to get a job and make things happen there, so that I can hopefully maybe throughout this year move away and find a place of my own. So that's life. I'm stuck in this little bubble because it's been so long since I've had a job or done anything that I just get more and more used to being in this bubble. And the more time I spend in here, the more scary it gets that eventually I'm obviously going to find a job. I'm going to have to go out there and do shit. I'm a weird person. Silly, socially anxious, stupid idiot. Like, I don't walk around feeling anxious, right? I mostly walk around feeling just about nothing. So maybe anxious. Maybe it's not an anxious bubble, right? But I am. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there should be a word for it, but there's not a word for how I am and what I'm feeling. So the only word I can use is anxious, but I'm not really feeling anxious. It's more like a passive. Nope, I don't know. I think I'm gonna end it here. I woke up and I thought about this, and now I did a video about it. Life. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated. Yes. Whatever happens. Hopefully soon I'll make a video about some job I got or something I figured out or whatever. And as for the whole getting checked, my heart or whatever, it'll be many months as far as I know, like before they even have time. So you're gonna completely forget about that. So am I. And then eventually, many months from now, I'll go get checked and make a video saying, hey, they said it's all good, or something like that, right? So yeah, I'll try to keep up this YouTube shit. Watch out for more videos. Thanks to anyone, honestly, truly, thanks to anyone who still watches or cares or just, thank you. Thanks to you. Thank you. All and any kind of support fucking means the world. Especially in these times. go check out my Twitch. Please join me on Twitch. It's fun there, I promise. I mean, I should do more. I should do more than just play Siege every now and then, because not everyone cares about Siege. And when I play Siege, I don't talk a lot. I'm a serious little angry salty boy. So maybe if I do more stuff on Twitch, that would be fun. But then I also feel like if I had people watch, I would do more stuff on Twitch. So it's oh, you need a bit of this to get a bit of this, but you need a bit of this to get a bit of this, you know? So I need to be there for people to be there, but I want people to be there for me to be there. That doesn't work. It starts with me, okay? And then slowly these ones will come and will intertwine and make beautiful babies that feed me. What the fuck? I'm gonna leave. Thanks for... I'll see you guys around.